What's up, everybody? Divine here. I wanted to talk about how strong is Ayaka, and I wanted to speak as to how strong I think Ayaka is, and what are some strengths of Ayaka, and just answer the question of how strong is Ayaka, because I know a lot of people are probably wondering like how strong is Ayaka really, and I'm not gonna be like trying to be like, oh, she's broken and that she's the best or anything like that. But I will tell you how strong I think she really is. Oh my god, I'm about to get struck by lightning. But I will tell you how strong she is and try to give my opinion on it. This is again my opinion. And how strong I think she is. It all depends on how you build her, what weapons you have, and what team comps you have. And at the end of the day, how you build the character is how strong the character is going to be. So this is kind of relative to my Ayaka and my experience and what I think some of her strengths are, and me just talking about why I think she is strong and how strong she is compared to some other people in the cast. So first off, I think Ayaka is a great and fantastic DPS and great AoE cryo damage dealer. Before this, we only had Ganyu, and honestly, Ganyu is still amazing, and she's still on top. If you have Ganyu, you know, Ayaka only just does the same things, just in a sword-esque format, right? And so, if you have Ganyu, getting Ayaka would be great, because they do synergize pretty well because of Ganyu, how you can build Ganyu as like sort of a support, so you can use Ganyu to buff Ayaka and support Ayaka, and that is a good team. But if you have Ganyu and you're like, oh, I use Ganyu as a damage dealer and not really as a support, getting Ayaka isn't really that special. It's sad, but it's so. She does, I would say, like, Ayaka does not overthrow Ganyu now. Like, Ayaka does not overthrow Ganyu, but if you have Ayaka, you're not at a disadvantage, like, if you don't have a Ganyu, if that makes sense. Because if you're both using them as damage dealers, right? If you just need a cryo DPS, Ayaka fits the role perfectly fine, and so does Ganyu. They can be interchanged in that role, both of them. You might get faster and funner times with Ayaka because she's faster and, has more mobility and all that. But Ganyu is just straight up reliable. You can just shoot charge shots across the map. And Prototype Crescent. So, if you want to do that, play that charge attack playstyle, Ganyu's there. And if you want to play this fast samurai style, Ayaka's here. But in terms of other characters, like Zhao or like Kaching or like other characters, I'm not going to lie, I don't like... The character I know the most here, right, is Xiao. I don't play Tartaglia. I don't play... Like, I tried Diluc. I haven't really, played Diluc. So I cannot speak on, like, how all these characters feel. But I can say, against the Xiao, she is very, very close. And I can't say that, she's like super better than Xiao, but I can say she might inch out a little bit ahead of him with the same investment. Right now, my Xiao is at like I think 888 talents. I don't think this is mine. Yeah, this is not mine. But my Xiao right now is at like 888 talents, and with my Xiao, I do amazing damage, like 20k per slam, and it's like he's great and amazing. And then you have Ayaka here, who does exactly that. She feels like... I remember when I first got Xiao. I first got Xiao, and it felt like the game got 30 times easier. It felt like the game was just so much easier than it was before. Not like a significant amount. Like, it wasn't like it was the end-all, be-all. But it felt as if I, like, can do more with the game. I have more options. I can actually do damage, and, like... I have a unit who just is solid. Reliable. Like, when they get into the field, I feel confident. You feel what I'm saying? When Xiao comes into the field and he has his burst up, even if he doesn't have his burst up, and he has both of his dashes, I feel very confident because Xiao does so much damage and is so fast and quick and light on his feet. And it's the same with Ayaka. So, like, right now, I would say the top DPS right now in the game is hands down Ganyu. Anyone can say that. It's easy. Ganyu. But I think Ayaka is now the second best, and now I remember 1010 made a video on it, and I actually do agree with what he said, and that was before Ayaka even released, but he said Ayaka is going to be the second best DPS, and I actually agree because she's cryo, she does a lot of damage, she's quick, she's simple, and all she takes is learning her dash. That's it. That's easy. She's like a Shao, but cryo, literally. I would say Shao's pretty simple, right? And he's reliable. But the thing about Shao is he's Animo. And Animo is not really made for DPSing, sad but so. Even if Shao does so much raw damage and is great at doing all that raw damage, his element isn't made for DPSing. So then you have Ayaka who can do Frozen, which is just disgusting. And it's like, then you can do Melt with Shang Ling, and like, I don't do like a reverse melt team. A lot of people say melt Ayaka doesn't work. What they mean is reverse melt Ayaka doesn't work. You can do positive melt Ayaka and then basically apply so much cryo that Shang Ling will melt every time. And if you have high crit and a good build on her, like right now I'm running emblems. I did get a pretty decent emblem set. It's not decent. I only got 15 crit. But like, you know, if I had more crit, you can just crit every time and then just get like mad lat numbers. And so when it comes to Ayaka, I feel as if she has it all, really. Team comps, AoE, freaking cryo, that's a good element. And then on top of that, her whole kit is not selfish like Zhao in the sense of when you pop your burst, you have to stay on Ayaka. No. You could pop Ayaka's skill, walk out, come back to Ayaka, and she might still have that cryo infusion if you're quick enough, right? But with Shao is incentivized to stay on the field because if you pop his burst, he literally will lose it if you switch it. So you will literally waste burst. And the amount of times I've wasted burst because I'm like, I need to heal Shao now or I'm gonna die, right? And so with Ayaka, I can go burst, switch out Shang Ling, switch out Chung Yun. Like right now I'm running Chung Yun. Switch out Chung Yun, Barbara, heal, switch back into Ayaka, get the Thrilling Tales buff. So that's what I'm saying. Ayaka has so much flexibility compared to Shao and Hu Tao, who have HP limiters and have all this stuff with HP, and that she edges out above them, and then now she's at the level of like a Ganyu, I would say. Like, I would say a fully invested Ayaka with a maxed out Mist-Splitter, or something like that, like a 5-star weapon, could do crazy damage. I think probably at the same level as the Amos Ayaka, and I mean not Ayaka, Ganyu, but yeah, that's how strong I think Ayaka is. For me, my Ayaka right now, she is a little bit better than my Shao, and I think she's gonna get even better once I get more talents. Right now, her crit to crit damage ratio is way better. She levels off of crit damage, and that's fantastic. I think that's even better than crit rate. Like, that's just me because I have a crit rate sword and I have a crit rate helmet too that I already had way before I had the idea of getting Ayaka. So right now my Shao is rocking, I think 6 to 151. He needs a little bit more, but she edges out a little bit by my Shao, and she's cryo, so she's really good. So right now for me, Ayaka is up there with Ganyu. She's not a must pull, definitely not a must pull. I want to incentivize that because simply enough, I don't want people to think they must pull Ayaka. She is just another option. She's another option here instead of the you know how people were saying when Ganyu was coming out, I don't like charge shots. I don't like charge shots. Ayaka is for those people who don't like charge shots. Those people who want just damage in a simple unit who's fast and is samurai-esque and is cute and adorable. So if you like Ayaka, she is worth it. She is strong. She is a good unit. With investment and time and just building her with simple stuff like a 2-piece Blizzard and a 2-piece Shimenawas or Glad. Delicious numbers. Easy. And then she pairs so nicely with free-to-play units like Shang Ling, Chung Yun, Barbara, freaking Sing Cho. All 4 stars. So when it comes to Ayaka, she's easy, she's simple, she does damage, she's cryo, and the only bad part about Ayaka, or bad I would say in quotations, is her sprint. I think they've fixed it. It's gotten better. I think like you can do more with it. Dashing with it is amazing actually. Like it's very precise for me compared to like just like with other characters. Like it feels great. Like to me, like once you learn how to use it, like not to do stuff like go into it and then try to turn around. Like instead go into it, stop, then turn around like that. Yes, it seems like it takes more time, but I think it's better than doing a whole like half circle. That's not the point though. The point is Aika has very few drawbacks, so if you're on the fence, if you're thinking like I don't know if she's gonna be strong, I don't know if she's gonna be worth. She actually is worth. I think she's strong. I think she is good and a nice contender if you didn't like that charge attack playstyle of Ganyu. Then again, we do have Aloy coming up. I don't think Aloy is gonna be as strong as Ganyu nor Ayaka, but we have another cryo unit coming up, so be mindful of that. Then again, Ayaka's gonna be very reliable, so yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, all that is very much appreciated. I just wanted to talk about Ayaka some more and give some of my opinions, because I see a lot of people throwing out theirs, and I want to say how I feel and speak on how I feel rather than stay quiet and, At the end of the day, I'm here to talk and have fun and chill, so, you know. But like, comment, subscribe, all that, it's very much appreciated. Thank you, see ya. Have a nice day, and good luck on summons.